Here we go. Right, I think everything is broadcasting and wonderful. We are just due a raid, which is always exciting. So Mash is going to be coming anytime now with her wonderful group of reprobates. So it's very exciting. Can't wait to have them join us. I'll introduce myself properly when they've done that. Yeah, so for the moment, we'll just sit and we'll chill for a moment until we get our wonderful incoming raid. So keep your eye on chat. It's probably going to be spammerific. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, then you're not waiting for a raid. But you know, we'll hang about. We'll chill out for a minute or two. It's not a problem. We can sit here. We can chill out. We can vibe and see what's going on. Hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day so far. And it looks like we have, well, I've been moved over to raiding, so here we go.
Evil Tweedle just followed.
We've got a follow already, and we are, wow, Boil 'em, mash 'em, poo poo poo. Mash Baked Potato is here. Mash has just raided us with 14 viewers.
Just raided with 14 viewers.
Good morning, Mash. Hope you are well. Anybody who is watching who doesn't know Mash, Mash has a new book coming out. Thank you very much, Spicy Tofu, for the follow. Mash has a new book coming out very, very soon. I am sure Mash will be more than happy to spam the chat with. Thank you ever so much.
Mark in Sutton just followed.
Thanks, Mark, for the follow. Here we go. Yep, Mash has already spammed the chat with the link to her book. Just give me a moment. I will copy that post. And I am going to stick that in the chat for those who are on YouTube so that you can also get the link as well. So that should have sent it to YouTube. If it hasn't, please let me know and I will fix it and make sure that you can go and pre-order Mash's book, because Mash is a wonderful person and deserves to sell more books. So what are we doing today? Today we are playing a game I've never played before. We're playing Storekeeper, which is about running a warehouse. We've got to order things, put them in our warehouse, and then we've got to fulfill orders and fill wagons and send them off to go and make us lots of money. So that's our plan. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday? Yeah, we'll go with Thursday. If it's not Thursday, please feel free to correct me. But yeah, let's jump into the game, shall we? Let's do this. And here we go. We are now in the world of Storekeeper. I might need to move my camera and things as we actually get into the game. I don't know where the toolbars and things like that are going to be. Like I said, never played this before. You can tell that because even continue and load save are grayed out. All I've done is go in, change the screen resolution, and that's about it. Not a problem, Mash. Thank you ever so much. And Eminog, good morning. How are you? Hope you're good. I will be seeing you later. But for now, let's click New Game in Storekeeper and see if we can figure out what's going on. Oh, I've got a message from Andy. Are you at the address yet? Yes, I'm here. Honestly, I thought you'd bail on this, but trust me, if you put in the effort, you can go much further. I'll help you get started. Oh, my hair, thank you. It's because I'm worth it. First, head down to the office. It's down the left hallway. Find the computer, and we'll go from there. Got it. So I'm assuming it's WASD. Good. Ooh, can I alter that mouse sensitivity? Because I could do with that being a little bit more sensitive. Let's try that and see if that does the trick. Let's have a look. That's better. Otherwise I'd have been moving my mouse about 6 foot across my desk just to do anything. I'm going to assume I click the door to open it. Do we click the door to... Oh, it says in the bottom corner, open E. There we go. So this is our warehouse. Oh, we've got paint. And we've got pink. We'll come back to that. But pink is important. Right. Let's run round here. And into the office. I have watched other people play this, so I did know where the office was. Can I run? Oh, I can. But I haven't seen what's down here. What have we got down here? Let's have a look in here. Okay, we've just got storerooms down here. That's quite cool. And what have we got in here? Does this door open? Nope, that's not a door. Right. We've got a shopping trolley. We've got a recycling bin. And we've got a loading bay with a pallet truck. So, off to find our computer. Which is in here. Here we go. Here's our computer. In here we've also got more paint. Everything is going to be pink. We've got a clipboard. What does that do? That doesn't do anything yet. We will find out. And we've got a cupboard with t-shirts in it? I don't know what they are. They might be t-shirts. Let's use the computer. Tell Andy I'm at the computer. Long story short, you'll be storing goods until you find buyers. Later on, you can even supply your own stores. Okay, where do I start? I just sent you $5,000. Pay me back when you start making money. Buy a couple of storage units so you have space for the boxes. You'll find them in the app installed on the computer. Okay, so we need to buy storage. So we'll go for that one. A couple of storage units. 1, 2. And then I'm assuming we hit the buy button, which we did. And now I need to place them, right? Exactly. You can do it from the same computer, just open the right app. On it. Remember, before you exit the editor, don't forget to confirm the changes with the confirm button. And I'll text you when I'm done. Cool. So we need to get out of this app. Is it escape? Good, it normally is. So, edit storages? Maybe? Okay, this is a different way of doing things. So we've got access to these rooms, and we've got our little storage things here. Ah, it's a bit like, come on, think of the game. It's a bit like The Sims, isn't it, when you're decorating in The Sims? So we get to... Oh, and I've got to click tick after each one, have I? Okay. So tick that one. There we go. And we'll put another one. Get in. Get on. There we go. I wish it had a bit of a grid snap, but it doesn't. There we go. And Andy says... Oh, I've got to tell Andy done. Yep, that would make sense. Andy, I've done. Now your warehouse is ready to receive its first shipments. No, I haven't got discounted yet. I'm not buying it yet because I want to actually have like a life before I get it, because I know that discount is just going to eat my soul and I'm just going to play it forever. So I'm holding off on discounting because I really want it. Now your warehouse is ready to receive its first shipments. Open the shipments app on the computer and pick a truck from the list. Okay, let's have a look. Do I pick a specific one? Any will do. You'll be able to order all of them throughout the day. Let me know when the truck arrives and we'll move on to the hardest part. Okay. So, trucks, shipments. Any will do. We'll have bakery. Supply. Grab the clipboard. It's on the table next to the computer. Take a look at what's inside. Got it. Let's do that, shall we? This one? Is this the clipboard I want? And then tab. Here we go, we have a look at it now. So we tell Andy I'm ready. Let's begin. Here's a list of the delivered products. Got it? Yeah, sure, why not? Your job is to unload the products into the warehouse and log the quantities in the notes. Why do we even need these notes? Suppliers can make mistakes too. They might list items on paper but forget to load them. Enter the quantity and hit the note button. Got it, I think. Alright then, let's get moving. Cool. 1 second while I just address something here. Right. Let's head off. So, go down here. Keep forgetting I can press shift to run. Here we go. Here's the truck. Let's open the truck. There we go. Get those things out. Now, luckily, like I say, I have seen other people play this, and I remember if I pull this, see, it moves the pallets so that I can reach them. I do need something to put the bread in. So let's grab our trusty shopping trolley. Pop the shopping trolley there. How do I let go of it? R? There we go. And then we take the bread. And we've got to remember how many we've got. So we've got 12 there. And we've also got 12 there. And we've also got 12 there. We've not been undersold anything yet. We're doing well. That one has 12 in it. Am I going to have to do maths shortly? I sincerely hope not. That one's got 12 in it. And, oh, that one's only got 6 in it. So let's do the quick maths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 12 would be 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 66. So let's have a look. And they think they've sent us 72. So we click that line. We've got 66 of them. Is that how we do it? 66 note. And then escape to make it go away. I know, maths, it makes me sad as well. It's not fair. Nobody needs maths in their life. Close those, and then we will go and put these on a shelf. Quite happy that you can pile them up nice and high though, that's good. So come over here. We will pop them on the shelf. Can I rotate them? What do I... Oh, I rotate with R. Okay. Oh, there we go. So that one. And that one. Now is there enough room on these shelves for me to stack them on top of each other? Yes, there is. Good, good, good. And that one. And that one. And that one. Cool. So we've got those. Now we've just got to figure out where we go next. What do I do now? Do I go back to the office? I don't know. Do I put my clipboard back? I'm not sure. Press P for details. Trucks already. Remember, you need to complete your delivery through the computer. Okay. So that would be under shipments. Ah, we got to complete there. Calculating losses. Losses 0. No loss detected. So if I'd have put the 72 in that we were expecting, then I'd have lost some money and it would have grumped at me. But it didn't. So looks like I did great. He knew I'd pull it off. Thanks. Take care of the last truck. When we get some rest, we'll continue tomorrow. Cool. So we've got another truck to take now, and this is a dairy truck. So pick up the clipboard again, even though I didn't put the last one down, but we'll pick up the clipboard. We will head out to the truck. So I assume this is now a different truck. Yes, it is. Wow, look at all these things. I forgot my shopping trolley. Trolley. Gotcha. Let's head out to the outside. And R to drop it. Cool, I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Let's have a look on our list. What should we have? Milky desserts, milk milky, yogurt dessert, and milk milky. Right, so there's a 700ml and a 500ml milk. So what are these? These are milk milky 500ml. Of which we've got Hello, Treat Your Geek Double Lurks. And we've got that one, so that will be our 12. What were they called again? Milk Milky 500ml. We've got 12. Let's check our list. Milk Milky 500 mils. We've got 12. Oh, it's W and S to select. There we go. I'm glad I watched a little bit of other people playing this. I don't quite know what buttons to press, but it does give me a good starting point. So what else have we got in here? We've got these little yogurty things. So let's take those. Yogurt dessert, 60 grams, 6. And yogurt dessert, 60 grams, another 6. That would make 12 of those. Yogurt dessert, 12. Oh, not cramps, Mash. No, poor Mash. Oh. Oh, I did add another funky thing the other day. Let me show you what I added. I thought it was fun. If we type that into our thing. There we go. Apparently today I'm the god of bad hair days. So if you do exclamation mark god, it tells you what sort of god you are. I just thought it was amusing. But anyway. Let's have a look at what else we've got to get off this truck. These milky 700 mils. So we've got 10 of those. And another 10. That's 20. Now, if they all came in packs of 10, I could do the maths. That makes 30. And that makes 40. So we've got 40 of those, which is correct. So then we should just have the milky desserts, which we've got 10. I'm just going to put these straight on the shelf. So we've got 10 and another 7. So we've got 17 of these. I suspect that the manifest says we should have more. But we will see. Let's have a look. I thought so. So we've got 17 of those. Right. Let's shut the doors to the truck. Let's take the trolley. R leaves it there. Let's take that and put it on there. And then that one next to it. And that one next to it. And that one next to it. None of these need to go in a fridge, do they? No. So down in the bottom left, you can see what it says where we've to store it, and they say in a dry place. So that's good, because this is a dry place. Keep refrigerated. So I am going to need to go and get a fridge for those. So we'll pop those on the floor for the moment, because they need to go in a fridge. And these also need to go in the fridge. So we will have to go and buy a fridge. I would have liked it to have told me that. You were going to shout at Nightbot. Well, you can shout at Nightbot if you want them, but they're not going to pay much attention to you because they're a bot. So we need to buy a fridge. Let's buy that one. There we go. Payment successful. And then we need to place the fridge. And now Mash is talking to the other bot. Because it's all about the bots, apparently. What do you call... Oh dear, I didn't know that... Oh no. I didn't know that I had all these features. Mash, you're teaching me things. What do you call a nervous javelin thrower? Shakespeare. And a cat fact, in 1888, more than 300,000 mummified cats were found in an Egyptian cemetery. They were stripped of their wrappings and carted off to be used by farmers in England and the US as fertilizer. Oh. That's... Oh. The British. I could say that because I am one. But, yeah. We don't have a great history, do we, of, like, not stealing stuff. But there we go. Let's head out and go and put those things in the fridge. Yeah, I didn't know that Siri did anything other than the keeping me safe kind of features. I didn't know that they had funky features like that. Looks like I need to pay more attention when I'm installing things. But it's alright. we trust Mash, so if Mash says install something, we just install it and ask questions later. Mash wouldn't lead us astray. Right, so that's everything in the cupboards. Oh, did I shut the... I did. Let's shut the doors. And then... what do we do now? Oh, yeah, we've got to go and complete that shipment at the computer, haven't we? So shipments complete. And here we go. Calculating losses. Losses 0. No loss detected. Excellent. Right. Andy, almost forgot, before you leave, make sure to confirm it in the management section. Just press the sign out button. Okay, so... oh, and some dairy products will spoil overnight if they're not kept in the fridge. I spotted that. They're in the fridge. I do wish when you did said buy some storage that you'd have mentioned to buy some, like, you know, fridges, but... so management and then sign out. Before ending the day, fill out the tax invoices on the desk behind you. Tax... ugh. This one. What do we do? Complete the transparent text fields with the correct items. So the pen. Oh, okay. We don't actually have to type anything then. So, and then, how do I drop it? That one. And then this one. Stamp. Cool. Now we can sign out. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of doing that bit is, but there we go. We've signed out. Right, I'm here ready to get started. Yes, today we shall we start to reap the rewards. First, check your mail in the management app. Cool. So let's run to the computer. Hey, puta. Doo-doo. Computer mail. Did she say in the management app? Oh, that's a lot of messages. Keep in mind the number of trucks is limited. Choose orders wisely. How long does delivery take? All dispatch couriers will be available again the next day. Now, here's the deal. Your task is to accept an order and then load it onto the truck, like a delivery in reverse. Exactly. Try to load fresh products at least as much as was ordered. Mistakes can affect your reputation. Ready to start. Yes, when I've watched other people, I don't believe you can split cases down. So if you've got 10 in a case, I think you can only do that 10. But rather than, if they order 15, rather than sending them 10, you should be sending them 20. Otherwise, you get voted down again. So they want 10, and they will pay us 130. They will pay us 395. Just looking for the biggest number. No, that's not as big. That's not as big. That's not as big. 395 was our biggest so far. Have we got anything bigger than 395? That's the same. And that's also the same. So let's go for Moomart LLC. Let's send them some stuff. So I'm hoping that I can use the clipboard again to tell me what I need to pick up. Does that? Yes, it does. Right. So, what did we need for this order? Let's have a look. We need, out of the Milky Milk 700 mils, we need 10. Which is the Milky Milk 700 mils? Is it these? Milky Milk 700 mils, 10. Cool. And do we have to mark that off as well, like we did before? I guess. Then we want Milky Dessert 700 mils. 10. Milky Dessert 700 mils, 10. Can I put... oh, I can't stack different products on top of each other, which is annoying. They're in the same size box. You'd think I'd be able to, wouldn't you? But no, I can't. So there's 10 of those. Then we're on to Milky Milky 500 mil. They want 6. Which one was Milky Milky? Is it that one? Yep. Milky Milky 500 mil. 6 of those. And is this the Milky Dessert? The yogurt dessert. I think that's what the other one was. If it wasn't, I'll put it back in a minute. Let's have a look. And it was yogurt dessert. Cool. So we've also got 6 of those and 6 of those. So that should be everything that we need. So let's go and stick that on the truck. Is it E? Yeah. Doopy 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 doo. and R and E. Right, let's load the truck. With the boxes. And little yogurts. Hey, little yogurts. And then we shut the doors. And then we go and I assume we mark it as complete like we did with the delivery because he said it's just like an order but in reverse. Let's have a look. Yep, so that one's that complete. Hello, you recently sent goods to our store. The quantity and quality are just right. Thank you. Yes. Ken has money. Yes, 395. Awesome. I made my first money. I knew you'd do great. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out by tapping the phone icon. About the money. Pay me back when you're on your feet. No rush, we'll stay in touch. Did I ever get the trading card sim game? Yes, I did. And I do enjoy squirting sweaty nerds with air freshener because they stink. So, yeah, that was fun. Hello, you've bought storage units from us before. Yeah, of course I remember. I wanted to let you know we've got some special offers for your warehouse. Like what? For example, you can now buy a freight scale. It's a must-have for receiving vegetables. Cool. Right, let's have a look and see what other things we can still do. 78. So the ones that have a tick next to them, we have the stuff in stock for. The ones that don't have a tick, we don't have the stuff in stock. So let's see if any of these are a reasonably high value. 202. So we'll go for that one at 202. Which wants some different products. But yes, it's very good. There's also, I think it's only in demo at the moment, but there's, I can't remember the name of it, and it's one where you basically run a Games Workshop shop with all the models and stuff, and you paint them and you build the models and stuff and sell them and stuff, and that one's quite cool as well. It's only in demo, but I've yet to reach the end of the demo, which is a bit weird. It feels like they've just released the full game as a demo. I'm very confused by it, but it's good. I would recommend it. Unforced monkey, be awesome, stay awesome, eat cheesecake, or a suitable cheesecake substitute, you delectable meatball. Thank you very much, Unforced monkey. I don't think I've been called a delectable meatball before. How charming. And I mean that genuinely. That's quite charming. I like that. We will head back over here. We will leave the trolley. Now, Milky Milk, in 700 mils we want 10 and 500 mils we want 6. So in 700 mils we want 10. And then I think it is this one. 500 mils we want 6, yes. Let's close that. Let's take this. And vroom vroom. Here we go. Let's just... There we go. Pop those there. Those there. Do our paperwork. 10. 6. Move this out of the way. And then close the truck. Go and mark it as complete. Which is in management complete. Hello, you recently sent goods to our store. The quantity and quality are just right. Thank you. Yes. Ooh, we've still got more we can do. That's 78. That's 54. 130. We'll do that one. All trucks are currently in use. A truck will be available the next day. Oh, okay. So we can only do 2 shipments a day at the moment. Hi, Cryptid Dog. Cool to see you. Thank you ever so much for popping in. Not playing Dinkum like I was yesterday. We're on Storekeeper today, where we're filling wagons with stuff. Quite glad it's a short stream. I'm not feeling massively engaged by this at the moment, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, let's go and see what we can do with... Is it going to be the buy storages for them scales things so we can accept veggies? Yes. They're going to cost 1,000, so we'll have one of those. Let's buy that. And that's good. Oh no. The last thing you want, Emmy, when you've got all that driving to do today is to have a headache. Hi, Cozy. Hope you're good. Cryptid Dog says, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. 2 paws and a donut? Well, wouldn't be the first time. Anyway.
Unforced Monkey just followed.
Oh, thank you for following Unforced Monkey, or Unforced Monkey. Yeah, no, it was a really good stream, the end of it, that we caught yesterday, Cryptid. It was really good. What was I doing? I was seeing if I can paint everything pink, wasn't I? Don't know how it works. Let's have a look. Paint. No. Ah. Oh, is that all I do? I just do that. Ah. Right. What have we got in here? I want this to be pink. Anywhere else that I can make pink? Because everywhere should be... What do you mean you wonder what colour I'm going to choose? It's like you've met me. You've seen my wheelchair. It's completely pink. Oh, yeah. Tough with the hospital appointments. You've got to put your health first, haven't you? And as much as streaming is a really welcome distraction sometimes, it can just be a bit... Ugh. But you are right, never enough pink. There is no such thing as enough pink. So, I think that's us done for the day. I don't think we can do anything else, can we? Or can we order a shipment? Oh, we can. How much will that cost? 665. Yeah, let's have that. So we can send out 2, and I'm assuming we can receive as many as it offers. So that's cool. Let's pop that there. Open the truck. Oop, I forgot the paperwork. Ugh. It didn't feel like you were self-promoting, don't worry. It's almost lovely flashbacks to working retail, only I haven't got some jumped up university dropout who thinks that she's God strutting round and telling me how useless I am. So it's not really quite like working retail. So 40 milk desserts, yogurts and kefirs. So what's these? Glad to see how universal. Yep. There's nothing worse than a retail manager. Got to love them or hate them. So that would be 18 kefirs? Kefir? Don't know. Never heard of that. But we do have 18 of them. Gotta love being a 28-year-old working in the shop being bossed around by a 16-year-old supervisor. Yep. And Eminog is demanding daily head pats. Seems fair. Eminog is never a good girl. Doesn't happen. Doesn't exist. Eminog is chaos personified. 12... 18... So that'd make it 24 yogurt desserts. Let's have a look. Yogurt dessert 24. Yes, this is my first look at the game, Cozy. Never played it before. Other than watching people like you play it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go along. So good. Who are we hosing down, Scruff? So that was 10, but what was it? Milk desserts. 10 milk desserts. 20. Oh, I can't stack milk. Oh, I can stack milk desserts. 20 milk desserts. 30 milk desserts. 40 milk desserts. Wow, they actually sent what I ordered. Which is quite astounding. Oh, Scruff's had a tooth out. Never fun. In case you're wondering who I'm talking to, Cozy, I'm assuming you're on YouTube. We're also on Twitch as well, so I'm talking to people in both chats. For those who've just joined, I'm Jay. This is JG Plays, playing mainly simulation games, but sometimes do go a little bit off-piste and go and play something else weird and wonderful. We had a bit of Dinkum yesterday. We've been playing lots of weird and wonderful games recently, so welcome in. I knew you'd assume, but it also felt polite to actually say, so let's put that in there, and that on there, and that on there. Scruff, I'm over here now too. I'm assuming that's on YouTube. I don't know. I've got a merged multi-chat window, so I don't actually know which platform people are messaging from. So I'm guessing. What about these? These kefir. These need to be refrigerated. Mash is screaming, "Hose me." Ah. So the Treat Your Geek is YouTube, and is also MASH. I am being multi-mashed at the moment. Everyone's got to love a bit of multi-mash, right? One more. There we go. So that's that one unloaded. I think I had one more. It is a mashup, you are right, Cozy. Everything's a mashup. So we've completed that. Let's make sure I didn't make any losses there. Losses 0. Hey, we've not made any losses yet. Cooking with gas. Right, that's a bakery order. Let's go get the bakery order. Hello, bakery truck. Let's pop you there. Get off. I don't like some of the key binding on this. The quotation marks make that seem very sinister. Which quotation marks? I don't know. Oh, we've ordered some goods from the bakery. Yes, it's a bakery. We won't talk about what's hidden inside the loaves or anything like that, of course. So that's 10, 20, 30 bread rolls. I didn't pick up the bloody paperwork again. Stupid game with the stupid paperwork, and I've got to do the stupid writing on the stupid forms. Right, 30 bread rolls. There, right, shut your face. Next one, 12 breads. Oh, don't tell me you won't fit in my... Fine, we'll empty these first. No. I'm not grumpy, you are. Anyway, what are them? They're bread. Yeah, they do look really good. Look at them. I think it was Cozy, who we've got on YouTube, who was saying that I think the developer said these are actual 3D scans of bread rolls, if I remember. Oh yeah, I could have typed in the... That would have been sensible, yeah, Cozy. Instead of clicking the numbers, I could have typed them. But yeah, Cozy's just confirmed that, yeah, they are actually 3D scans of actual bread rolls, which is quite cool, which is why they look so realistic. I thought that was cool. So it's 12, 24, 36, 48. Maths is not my forte, but we'll go with 48. And we will put the bread rolls on the shelf up here. There we go. There we go. And brains are indeed weird, but we need them. Cool, let's make sure I've marked that off. 48. Well, you can type it in, but only using the numpad. You can't type it in using the numbers across the top for some reason. Did I shut the truck? Yes. So, let's head to the office. Let's look at shipments complete. So that's that done. Calculating losses. Losses 0. No loss detected. Woohoo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Or something like that. Anywho, so if you hear some weird noises at the moment, my dog's trying to figure out how dog steps work, so he might manage it, but if you hear some weird crying or scratching, it's the dog trying to figure out how to get on the bed. And sneezing. Let's have a look at the management tab, because I think we've ordered all the shipments. Head to the management. We can't do any more deliveries, so we need to do that other paperwork on this table, don't we, before we do anything else. So we need the pen, and the stamp, stampy stamp. And now we can end the day by going to sign out there. Cool. We are on to day something. Do like games that actually tell you how many days you've played. This one doesn't seem to tell me, which is a little unfortunate. Right. I think we should order our shipments before we try and fulfill them, because then we'll have more stock, so we'll be able to sell more things. So let's start with some vegetables, because we haven't got those. LLC Market Way. Let's go and unload some vegetables. Here we go. You'll never guess what I forgot to pick up. That's right, the paperwork. Let's run back for that. Doopy-doopy-doo. Yoink. Yep, the clipboard. Right, so onions. Put those on there. Can I weigh more than one at once? We hit green. 18.24. What should I have? 16.24. Now I know that the things weigh something, so I'm going to assume they're a kilo each. That seems about right. So that would be 16.24 then, wouldn't it? And if they don't weigh a kilo each, then I've done it wrong. But we'll find out. 1 and 2. What have we got here? Potatoes. 12.89. 12, so that should be 10.89 should be on our order then. And 10.89 is, so yes, I believe we estimated the weight of the cases correctly. Yep, I could have typed that, but hey, do you know what? I didn't. Let's take that one, and that one. And then we've got... Let's just go and pop these on a shelf first. That's no good, I can't see them. Are they going to go off if I put them on the floor? Who knows? But at least then I know what's in them. And that one, and finding the button combinations a little bit confusing, but I'm getting there. Right, let's take this back and go and get more vegetables. What are these? Apples. They're not vegetables, but we'll use them anyway. More vegetables. Vegetables. 2 and 3. Cozy says that they think the floor counts as a dry space, which I'm hoping so. A dry place, sorry. I'm hoping so, because I want to be able to see what's in my veggies. So that'd be 21.51, which is what they said they'd send, so that's good. Ooh. I'm not sure how much longevity this game has. It doesn't seem to, you know, like when you're playing like Supermarket Sim or something like that, and you get to do the checkout and you get that little dopamine hit from it. I'm not 100% sure whether this game actually gives me that little bit of a ooh that I get from that. We'll keep going, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet, if I'm perfectly honest. It's a bit lacking in the woohoo moment, and I don't mean that in the Sims way of woohoo moments. Right. Did I shut the doors? Yes, I did. Let's go to the computer. Shipments complete. Chug, chug, chug. Calculating losses. Losses 0. No loss detected. Let's order 874 or 404. Well, we've got loads of bakery. We're a bit lower on dairy. Let's order some dairy. Yeah, Cryptid, you're right. One of them games where you sit playing it going, you don't know whether you like it or not. It's like, am I having fun? I don't know. I'm not hating my time that I'm spending, but I don't know if I'm having fun. It's a weird one. What are these? Milky cheese. That sounds so lovely. Hi, Meggy Pom. No problem. You lurk away. You go and do your adult chores, which sounds very exciting. I'm lying. It really doesn't. So these are 35 each. 2 35s is 70, 80, 90, 105. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh. Bloody clipboard. Alright, let's try that again. Cryptid's going to provide emotional support. Thank you very much. And I think Cozy has similar thoughts on not being sure whether this is fun or not. But not every game can be amazingly fun. We've got to try things. It's definitely a concept that I quite like. Concept's quite cool. Ah, this one only has 18. You're trying to rob me, aren't you? So you've only got 18 of the Milky Milk 700ml rather than the 20. You're an emotional support dog. What have we got here? Milky Milk 500ml. There's 4 of them. So we should have 10 Milky Milk 500ml. Let's have a look. Milky Milk 500. They're trying to rob me today, are these dairy folk? And then we've got 10 of the kefir, whatever it's called. Can it go on there? Yeah. Got 10 of those. Megipom says, it's not fun. I'm house sitting and today is litter tray change days. Feed all the tank dwelling creatures and water my brother's indoor plants. I'm not exaggerating this when I say over 100. And then the forest that is his garden. But the garden is for this evening. Wow, that sounds like you've definitely got a task on your hands. Eminog's going to go for a lie down. Yep, you go for a lie down, Eminog. See if you can clear that migraine before you have to drive later. Definitely the wisest thing for you to be doing at the moment. 4 cats, which are hysterical little crackheads. Yeah, that sounds like most cats. Now, I only had 9 of those, didn't I? Right, so we have completed the paperwork. Let's... How do I... R, isn't it? Right. Let's open that. Do you need to be in the fridge? Yes. And there's another one there, isn't there? And this is Dry Place Milky Milk. Oh, it is the same as what I was putting it next to. That's alright then. Let's take some more Milky Milk. And cheese Milky needs to go in the fridge. Oh, crikey. I have to do a bit of reorganisation in this fridge. Can you go further to the back? Can you go further to the back? And if you do, can I fit those on that front edge? I don't know what kefir or kefir, I don't know how you pronounce it. I also don't know what it is. The game's making you hungry. All this bread and dairy products. Right, let's put the cheese in here. Type of yogurt that's meant to be good for your gut. Oh, okay. Oh, like a yolk. Oh, okay. And then what about these? Oh, these need to be refrigerated as well. For goodness sake. You can go there then. These are milk milkies. Makes you realise you've not seen a yop in ages. I still like the fridge milkshakey yogurty drink things. They're chocolate brownie one. That's really tasty. Put the advert in your head. I can't think of a Yop advert. Like, I'm sure there was one, but I can't think of it. Right, so is that all my unloading for today? Oh, I failed something. Did I not mark it off on the thing? Oops. Well, that's what you get when you don't do your paperwork properly. You get told off. Right, so shipments out. No, they're in. Where's the orders go? They're in management. Oh, yeah. What have we got? 54, 130, 209, 279. Oh, I'm definitely not a young'un. 602, that's definitely a higher one so far. Can we beat 602? Any advance on 602? Nope. So we will go for this one. This time we're actually going to pick the clipboard up. No, sadly, Meggie, I wish I was a young'un, but I've not been a young'un for quite a long time. So 700ml Milky Milks, is that these? Nope. Is it these? Yes, how many of those did I need? 10. So put those in the trolley. And that's correct. Then 700ml milk desserts, we want 10, which I think is this one. Yes, it is. So we've got 10 of those. Good. Then we've got, what's next? 6 of the Yop yogurt desserts. I don't know why I said yop, but that's because of my brain. Cool. Let's just say, Meggie, you're still a young'un. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to say anymore. It makes me feel old. And kefir milky, I want 9 of those, which means a full case of those. Let's check I've filled in all the paperwork this time so it doesn't tell me off for leaving one blank. There we go. And... oh, forgot to open the bloody door. There we go. Grumble, grumble. Open that. Take that. Put it in there. Jez manages to make you feel incredibly ancient every time you hang out. Damn Zoomers. Kids today, I don't know. Back in our day, tell you, I'm surrounded by children. It's fine. I would say you're as old as the man you feel, but that'd make me a year older, so that's no good either. Anywho, where am I looking? Management complete. Hello, you recently sent goods to our store. The quantity and quality are just right. Thank you. You are very welcome. Oh, I've just got an achievement for first grand for earning $1,000 and another one for 10 boxes. You're right, I'm not that old. Oh no, I'm definitely not as old as I feel. My goodness, no. That would be horrendous. 209, can we beat that? Are these all 209? No. 279. Oh, I don't think I've got 9 of those, even though it said I had. That I can do at 209 to Breadnook. Let's do the 209 to Breadnook. Your second generation of pets are currently 12. Wow. Cryptid Dog, it's pretty funny every time I'm seeing my neurologist or MS team. I'm the youngest one in the room by a good 30 years most days. Yeah. I get that. That's often the case when you go to the hospital, isn't it? Or even worse, when you go to a mobility shop and it's like, oh, do you do these things in anything that doesn't look like it was invented for a lady called Vera who's 97? Do you do it in young people shapes, please? So 12 breads and 10 bread rolls. Didn't think they would be ticked if you didn't have the stock. Oh, I did have the stock. Oh well. I knew I had one that only had 1 in it, and I forgot I had 2 more cases of it. So that's 10 bread rolls. These are very expensive for what they're paying, but you know. And are these my bread? Yeah, these is 12 bread. Which is that one. Nope, that one. There we go. No, I thought that too, but I thought, oh, well, it must have counted the case that had 1 in as 10, because it was supposed to have 10, so that's what I thought it was doing. I thought it was trying to trick me, but actually I was just forgetting what I had in stock. Cool, so that's that and that. Let's head off to the computer. We'll complete that. I did send goods to your store. The quantity and quality are just right. You are very welcome. Have I still got more I can do? No, I can only do total shipments 6, ideal shipments 5. I don't think I can do another one, can I? Let's find out, but I don't think I can. So 209. 209. I don't think we can beat 209. I think that's going to be the highest that we've got. Or 279. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think I could. So now we've got to go and do the paperwork over here. We will take the pen. We will mark all of these things, like so. Put that back. Oh, it tells you at the top of the screen, does it? I will look at that next time. So we've done the paperwork. And we will head to sign out. There we go. Cool. So I have to go to a wonderful LARP event today. So it is only going to be a short stream like we've just had today. I do normally stream for a good couple of hours, but we will leave it there for today because I've got to get up, get some proper clothes on rather than sitting here in pyjama bottoms and a t-shirt. But it's alright. As far as you can see, from the waist up, I'm fully dressed. And yeah, so thank you ever so much for joining me this morning. It's been a pleasure. I've had an awfully good time. You are very welcome, Spicy Tofu, for the stream. I really enjoyed it. We're gonna have a nosy, see if I know anybody who is out and about that we can go and raid. So got to love raids. No, I'm really glad that you caught us too, everybody. So let's have a look and see who I can find on raiding things. Now I don't have any friends online, but Mash says Draco is live. What's Draco's full channel name, Mash? Because if you give me the channel name, then we can go and raid them. Draco _ Drider. There we are. Ah, playing Cyberpunk 2077. I don't care that you're doing adult stuff. I quite like a bit of adult stuff. You know me, Mash. I trust you completely. If you say, let's go and see them, let's go and see them. So there is your raid thing. Let's get on to the relevant thing. Like I said, massive, massive thank you to everyone for joining me today. It's been so much fun. I've really enjoyed spending time with you on this wonderful morning. I am away this weekend, so there won't be any streams over the weekend. I will try and get some in midweek next week, but I'm also off on a cruise like Thursday next week. It's a busy time, so it was about getting things in before we go away. So we've got everybody ready. Shall we go and raid Draco? I think we shall. So thank you ever so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I'm Jay. This has been JG Plays, and see you later.
Oh, give me 1 second, I'll give you a shout out.